Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to week 3 of this mobile home makeover. So in today's video, we are doing some pretty exciting updates to the house. We're going to finish a lot of the paint. I'm also going to be painting my countertops in today's video. I'm so excited to share that with y'all. I ended up doing something that was really unexpected, so I can't wait to share that with you guys. And we're also going to be working in the laundry room. I did share a sneak peek of that over on Instagram and also in my community tab last Sunday. When I had missed my upload, I went ahead and showed you guys a little sneak peek of that, so I can't wait to share all of that with you guys. Before we get too far into the video, I wanted to take a quick second to thank Lull for sponsoring today's video. As you guys know, I have been on the market for a new mattress here in the new house, and I really like the Lull that I currently have over at my mom's, so I knew I wanted another Lull. And so right now I have the original mattress, but this time I went with the Luxe Hybrid. I wanted something that had a little bit of firmness to it, and the hybrid is the perfect mix of both softness and firmness. And one thing that I love about Lull is that your mattress comes right to your door in a box. You don't have to go out to the store and worry about trying to get the mattress back home. I don't have a truck or anything, so I really like that the mattress comes to my door, and the unboxing process is super easy. And it's so funny to think about how a whole mattress fits into a box, but it comes rolled up tightly compressed in plastic. And my favorite part is removing that plastic and watching the mattress unfold and start to expand. It's so satisfying to watch. This hybrid mattress does have enhanced cooling, so you stay cool through the night. It also has motion isolation, so if someone is in the bed with you and they get up through the night, or vice versa, the one sleeping isn't going to be disturbed. And the Luxe Hybrid also conforms to your body, evenly distributing weight and ensuring contouring support for proper alignment. You do want to wait 3 days for your mattress to fully expand, so I left it alone, and I'll come back and show you guys the final product. So I just wanted to say that I am loving this mattress so much. I have actually owned a Lull for the past 4 years or so, and it has provided the best sleep ever. I have the original Lull right now, and so I am excited to be upgrading to the new hybrid. So the hybrid is a little bit of a mix between comfort and also support. You can have mattresses that are just way too soft, and through the night you feel like you're sinking to the bottom. But I really like that this mattress meets with the same level of support, so it's the perfect mix of both. I also wanted to let you guys know how easy the return process is with Lull. I actually had a personal mishap when I had ordered my mattress. I ordered the wrong size, but Lull made the process super easy. I didn't have to worry about anything. They just scheduled a pickup for the old one, and then I got the correct size within the week. Other thing that I love about Lull is their 365 night stress-free trial. You get free shipping, easy returns, and your mattress will also come with a lifetime warranty. So if you guys are on the market for a new mattress, I highly recommend Lull. Be sure to click the link down below and you can save up to $700 off your Lull mattress. Again, a big thank you to Lull for sponsoring today's video. I'm just going to put a mattress protector over the mattress until I get all moved in. I definitely don't want the mattress to get damaged during this whole renovation process, so I'm just going to cover that up. So back to painting. So today we are in the den. We're going to get the den painted, the hallway there to the left by the kids' rooms. I'm going to be working on painting doors. We're going to get the fireplace done. The fireplace was already white, but I wanted it to be the same pure white color that I'm painting the trim, just so everything ties together. So I'm going to be working on that today. So in my home tour video, I had asked you guys on your thoughts for this room. It's kind of like a family room slash living room. It can be either one. We've had it as a living room before, but I think I want that far room there through the doorway to be the living room. And a lot of you suggested this room be the new dining room. And I think that's a really good idea because we have the sliding glass doors there. I would love to one day put a deck outside of those doors and maybe have a grill. It would just be the perfect spot for a dining room. And I don't know why I haven't thought of that before, but I think that is a great idea. So I think that's what I want to do, and maybe turn the old dining room into more of a smaller office / schoolroom. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, but I am just getting this trim tacked up here in the front room. This room is pretty much done. I just needed to go through and get that tacked up. So one of you were asking me about the central air. We do have central air, but this little air conditioner does help. It gets so hot here in Georgia that our central sometimes has a hard time keeping up. So I've just hung on to that for now. And I may get one more down for the kids' rooms.
Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
We had a lot going on this week that we were working on the house. Like I said, we finished most of the paint. There's only 2 rooms left in the house that need to be painted, and I will be completely done with all of the paint, thank goodness, because I'm kind of over it at this point. We had the AC guy come out twice. One time was for the ductwork, and then after he fixed that, the thermostat decided to go out, so they had to come out and put a new thermostat in. But I think we are good to go on the air now. We also had the floor people come out, and they took a whole bunch of measurements, wrote down a whole bunch of numbers, and said they were going to give me a call. So hopefully that's not going to be too much longer before they can come do the floors. I already have it picked out and everything. It's just a matter of when they can come do it. But the guy did tell me that once they come out, it'll only take maybe a couple of days to get it done. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm just working on the fireplace. I'm first gonna clean it really good and then go over it with the pure white. And we struggled so much with that TV mount. We decided just to paint around it, and then later on in the video I finally figured out how to get that down. So I knew I didn't want a TV up there, so I definitely wanted that mount taken down. I really cannot wait to decorate this fireplace for the holidays. I do have to have the fireplace fixed. The glass is broken, and I also remember when we used it, the smoke was not going up through the chimney. It was coming back into the house. So I need to figure that out. One of the panels of glass just busted one day out of nowhere. So I might just get a whole new door altogether, or see if I can just replace that panel. But if that one piece broke, I'm kind of afraid for the rest of it, and would much rather go ahead and replace the whole door now that I think about it. So we'll see about that. And I've also been thinking about painting the tile there at the bottom of the fireplace. I'm not really sure what that's going to look like up against the floor when that gets installed. So I'm kind of waiting on that just to see how it looks. But I might end up painting that. I just don't know what color I would do. So if y'all have any ideas on that, definitely let me know down below. Also, I've been getting questions on the kind of paint that I'm using. So I'll leave it linked down below, but it's the Sherwin-Williams Showcase in the red can. And I'm only showing you guys one coat of paint because I don't want to bore you, but I have been having to go through and do a second coat just to get the coverage. I just don't show that because I feel like that would be super boring, watching me paint all of that. So I pretty much spent that whole day working on the fireplace and the doors here in the hall. We got that painted. Adrian's been working on the bathroom here. That's got one coat. It still needs one more, and that room will be done. But I am gonna go ahead and take this TV mount down. I finally found the right tool for that. I'm gonna get that taken down, patch those holes, and then give that a coat of paint. Focus on this day is going to be in the kitchen. Adrian has already started on the paint. He's got most of the walls, at least the first coat, done anyways, and I am gonna start working on the trim. I'm also gonna be climbing up on the counter so I can reach to the top of the cabinets and get those painted. This was probably the most annoying part of this whole process, was having to climb up here on the counters and trying to maneuver the roller and the brush and everything to get that painted, but we finally got it done. I wanted to get all of the walls painted first so I could work on my counters. I didn't want to have any kind of drips on my counters after I paint those, so I'm getting the walls done first, and then we will work on the countertops. For the cabinets, I'm going to be leaving those the way they are. I might eventually paint those with the pure white, but for now I'm just going to leave them the way that they are. I'm going to give those a really good scrub. That'll probably be in the next update video that you guys see. I'll be deep cleaning those and shining those up, and I probably should spray paint the hardware. I had spray painted those way back in the day, and over time they have started to wear down. I'm going to give those a fresh coat and go ahead and seal them so I don't have to worry about the paint chipping. Alright, moving on to the counters. So I had contact paper, as y'all know, and it did leave a little bit of a residue when I removed the contact paper, and I was thinking I would just be able to sand that off, but the sandpaper was actually making it worse, and I was so disappointed. So I ended up spraying rubbing alcohol on the counters and letting it soak, and that still did not work. But what finally did work was that pink spray. I was trying the alcohol first because I really thought that was gonna work, but the pink spray was ultimately what worked. So I just sprayed the counters really good. I let them soak, and that just helped to break the residue down. I went through with a scraper and scraped it up the best that I could. It did still have a little tiny bit of a residue, but not much at all. And when I painted over them, you really couldn't tell at all. So I was fine with that. I sprayed them down with the rubbing alcohol, and this is when I realized that the alcohol wasn't working. So I just took the pink spray, coated them down really well, and let that soak. And while that was soaking, I went ahead and gave the wall of the counter here a fresh coat of paint. I figured that would be easier than trying to clean it, so I just gave it a fresh coat of paint. We're gonna get to painting these countertops next. I cannot wait to show you guys what I ended up doing. I was not planning to do this, but I'm really happy with how they came out. So I'm just showing you guys a little overview of what I am using to do my countertops. So you definitely want to use a primer. I really like the 123 primer because it sticks to anything and makes it to where your paint will adhere to anything without having to sand. So I'm first gonna prime them. I had a couple of you leave a comment on the last video suggesting that I paint my counters black. And at first I was like, no way. But then I looked it up on Pinterest and it's really pretty, especially when you have all white walls. And with my cabinets being white, I figured this would be a really nice contrast. So I went with black, went with the Color Max brand. It's about $14 a can. And I only used half a can, so that's even better. So I first did a coat of the primer. I did 2 coats of black paint, and then you want to seal your counters. I will be using polyacrylic, and I'm also using the smooth finish rollers. That way you don't have any kind of texture to your counters. But this overall made my counters look brand new. I was really happy with how this came out. And plus I really like how it ties together with my hardware. I also thought to myself, if I didn't like it, I could just very easily paint over it with whatever color. I could go back to the acrylic paint that I was planning to do originally with the sponges. I could very easily go over it with that. So I was just taking a chance here and seeing how I liked it, and I absolutely love it. Just be sure to stay tuned until the end of the video. I will share an overview of what the whole kitchen looks like now with the counters painted.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
Now, I know this is sped up, but I was being very careful while rolling this on. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any lines or drips or clumps. I wanted it very even and smooth, and these rollers definitely helped, but I just made sure to take my time and get it as smooth as I possibly could. They do sell the countertop paint kits, but those are so expensive, and if I can do this and it holds up, then I consider that a win. So I'll have to let you guys know how this holds up over time, but I don't see why it wouldn't, because over in my mom's house we did the cheap little 50-cent paints from Walmart, and then we sealed it with poly, and those counters have held up really great. So I don't expect this to be any different, but I'll definitely let you guys know over time how these hold up.
Start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
Y'all remember to stay tuned until the end. I will show an overview of what the counters look like, but we are gonna go ahead and move on to the laundry room. I said no DIYs until the paint is done. However, I knew I wanted wallpaper hung right here, and I didn't want to paint the wall just to hang wallpaper over it, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang the wallpaper. But I love this wallpaper. It's peel and stick. I got 2 rolls from Amazon. It's a very simple wallpaper. I love how it looks. I was a little bit worried about how the seams were going to line up, because it's almost impossible to line those seams up, but honestly you can't tell. If you're standing away from the wall looking at it, you cannot tell where the seams are at all. So that's another plus about this print. So what I'm doing is I went ahead and measured the length of the wall, allowing myself about 5 extra inches just to have enough room for cutting on the top and the bottom. And I'm taking a scraper to scrape out all of those air bubbles. Also, this stuff is very forgiving. I was having to peel it back up in some areas because of lines and bubbles, but it is very, very forgiving. So my plan in here is to hang some shelves above the washer and dryer so I can have somewhere to put laundry products. I actually have some brackets that I ordered from Amazon, and I'm just going to go get some wood from Lowe's, and I'll stain it the color that I want it, and I'll just lay it on top of those brackets. So the shelves are going to be really easy, but I'll be filming all of that probably. If I don't do it in the next video, it'll be the next, but that's kind of the plan in here, is to have some shelves for all of my laundry products. I would love to add a little cozy lamp. And something else that I did do when I was hanging this wallpaper, because I was cutting it close on the 2 rolls, I just didn't worry about covering the wall behind the washer and dryer. I just went down far enough to where it would be hidden behind the washer and dryer, just not completely all the way down to the bottom of the wall, and you can't tell at all, so it worked out perfect.
It's a new day for a high. It's another day to try to get by. And ooh, yeah, I'm feeling now every second, every hour of the day. Yeah. It's a new day for a high. Yeah. It's a new day for good times. I just turn the page, let it write what it likes. And ooh, yeah, I'm feeling now. Every atom in my body feels okay. Yeah. It's a new day for good times.
We do have this one strip here on this wall. I went ahead and took that down because I don't know that the wallpaper would have worked very well over that, so I just removed that, took a hammer and beat in all of those nails so the wall would be as smooth as possible, and then I just went right over that. So once I was done, I just took a box cutter to clean up those edges, and then we went ahead and put the washer and dryer back into place. And while we were doing that, we realized that the ductwork behind the dryer was a little bit excessive, so Adrian just trimmed that down. That way we were able to push the dryer a little bit closer to the wall. But that is everything that we accomplished this week. We got a lot done. We got pretty much all of the paint done. Only have 2 rooms left to paint, one being the master bathroom, and then the other will be the bedroom that's going to be Ray's room. I'm not sure when I'll get to paint that, but everything else I think is done. We are almost ready for flooring. Like I said, I don't know when they're going to be able to come out, but it's just a matter of waiting on them to come do it, and I will be almost ready to move in. We just have to get appliances, and I still want to replace the toilets, but I cannot wait to get this laundry room put together. I think it's gonna look really nice in here with the shelves, add some rugs, and I think it's gonna look really nice when it's all done. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Remember to leave your butterfly emoji down in the comment. Also, let me know what you guys think about these black countertops. Did I make a mistake? Should I repaint them another color? Let me know your thoughts down below. As of right now, I'm loving them a lot. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one.